Joining us now, Lule Demmissie, the CEO of eToro US. Lule, it's great to have you back on the show. I guess walk me through. We talk about it day in and day out. This investor excitement around AI. Walk me through some of the details around where you're seeing inflows and how it does break down demographically.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's one of the technology stories that have sort of defied stereotype. Typically, what you find is about 70% of our platform is millennials or younger, and they are the ones that dominate in tech ownership. And this time around, what you see is that AI kind of lifts all boats, meaning that they too participated in AI ownership. The top 10 holdings on our platform in Q4 and Q1 were either technology or AI players. So ultimately, what we see is that the older generation surpassed the younger generation when it comes to AI participation. And it's a very interesting phenomenon. And I think it's one that really sort of tells us that technology, when done well, can be age agnostic.
55 is young, right? So in a way, perhaps for your platform, I guess, is different. How different is that from crypto, from the meme stock craze that we saw? And is this perhaps reflected in the fact that so many mainstream, tried and true, even larger cap stocks have AI stories built into them? And I'm thinking the likes of Microsoft, Google, Alphabet, and NVIDIA.
Yeah, like any new innovation and new fever around things, there's always the risk of a bubble that bursts, right? But I think what we are seeing a lot of around us is investors seeing not only the promise of AI, but also they're starting to touch and feel it, whether it's ChatGPT or other things that they're being able to see in a more sort of immediate way, the realization of it. So I think that there is both hype, but there's also substance underneath it, which is why you're seeing older generations partake as much as younger ones. And you're absolutely right, 55 is young.
We've seen a big run-up in some of these names we've been talking about. Are you still continuing to see the same level of activity and enthusiasm from investors? Or are you starting to see a shift? We've been talking about it, this rotation in the broader market. Are you seeing it there too?
Yeah, it's interesting. The retail investor is pretty savvy. So we do see when there is a little bit more of a cooling factor, you'll see more people not necessarily sell, but the buys might get a little cooler. But we also have options on our platform. So what we find also is that people not only do the long game in terms of what they buy and hold, but also, especially with these sort of 0 days sort of expiration options, that gives them an ability to play out their thesis in a quicker, shorter time horizon when it comes to these market disruptions.
What about risk? What have you seen happening in 2023 versus 2022 and earlier? Is there as much shorting? Is there as much, kind of betting the farm and taking these, long leveraged bets that were pretty risky and popular in even early 2021?
So a few things about risk. So one of the things you see is that risk appetite has gone up, period. So our large, by far, the majority of our customers still have a high risk tolerance sort of profile. Now, that could be because they're younger and they feel like they have a longer time horizon in front of them. But what we also see is people play out risk differently. So if they have an asset that has lost a lot of value, they're holding on to it. If they're looking to be defensive, you see some of our top names from a defensive perspective as, for instance, healthcare. And then you see people being a little bit more opportunistic on that risk spectrum, as I said, with things like 0 day expiration options, et cetera. So I think that risk is not seen as absolute by retail investors so much as the narrative around them has become.
The last time we had you on the show, we were talking about the eToro partnership with Twitter. Since then, we've seen Elon Musk out doing a lot of interviews, including one on CNBC. We've seen the company get a new CEO, Linda Yaccarino. I guess just give us an update on how that partnership is going.
It's going great. I mean, part of it is that it's symbiotic, and we didn't necessarily think it was a partnership to turn Twitter into a financial firm per se, but what we felt was symbiotic. As you know, eToro is a social trading platform. So it made sense we were going to the largest sort of financial services social platform, which is Twitter, to be able to engage customers. So it's been a very fruitful relationship for us, and in terms of educating our customers as they start out with cash tags.